From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bulls will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So West Virginians will have some work to do after that short return. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Got a wide-open receiver. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. On the move, it's Burton. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Here's the handoff. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Burton. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On third down, going up top. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got the first down and more. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. The give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. It'll be a draw. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll run it from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Bulls will punt this one away.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Finally, this this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Burton. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Now the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
To the air, it's Burton. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of this route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important. And the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He wants to take the top off. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down, no harm.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Bulls. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Morgantown. These 2 defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these 2 secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Watts. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Gets it out fast. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Birch.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. On the run, it's Watts. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Birch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it as soon as he got that football. He got it in his hands. He loved this matchup, finding the big fella, getting a touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Buffalo, 21, West Virginia, 10.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a way.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Gallagher.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds his man. It's Gallagher. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it from the red zone. Let's it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get the ball back.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They'll go to the air. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
Great job by the DB covering deep. And listen, you always say deep to shallow, deep to shallow. Don't give up the big play. Great job by the DBs, seeing the football, going and breaking on it, and make sure the wide receiver doesn't make a big play.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action, getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned.
Touchdown, West Virginia! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morton. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Defense in press coverage. They try to pop a run on the draw. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Continues to fight for yards. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
We've seen this guy come up with some huge throws in this game, and already on the drive, he's thrown a couple of completions. He's got them in a rhythm. This team believes they're going to win this game because of this guy playing the quarterback position.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. Never a doubt. Under 60 seconds to go and we are all tied up. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Looking to go up top on first down. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Footing is going to be an issue in the driving rain as he kicks to win the game. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Between the uprights, it's good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker, and he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Look at the clock, probably out of field goal range, David. Maybe time for one more shot.
Desperation time. You got to dial up what you practice, whether it's the throw, Jesse, and a bunch of laterals, or you're chucking this thing as far as you can throw it.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to just do something crazy to end up winning this game. But I'll tell you what, we've seen weird things happen in college football.
Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer. Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Sharks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sharks will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the running back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Sharks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Trying play action.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I tell you what, quarterbacks got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, I know on offense you always want to have balance, and it's important to keep defenses honest, but listen, you're one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire nation. Let your dudes go to work. You don't need negative plays like that.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The play action fake. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And the field goal unit is on the field.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up fourth.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Wide out in motion. Power football with the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Sharks will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. Second and 19. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The give to the tailback. Discards it with a stiff arm. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss, give yourself some room to work and operate, and really get this drive going. He did exactly that.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Okay, ready?
Now 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown Mountaineers. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Sharks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Robinson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football on an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for space. It's Roberts. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45 on his way. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll line up for a second down play. Let's go. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that can happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It is good.
That makes the score. West Virginia, 17.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. And some room to work. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Sharks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Robinson. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Sharks will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw it again. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. Smashes through.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense in a bunch formation.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's
fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the 4th quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a time.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Sharks headed quickly to the line.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The give and tick, 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 tick. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
The quick out. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 43. They keep attacking through the air. And he intercepts it. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. 1st down here for the offense. On the run, it's Donaldson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All kinds of room to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st down, West Virginia.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.